And now, slightly later than scheduled, let's go live to Studio G as we ask you, the viewer at home, to guess the male nipple.
It's Guess the Male Nipple with your host, Jack Little.
Thank you, Dead Bloodsport, and yes, welcome once again to the game show that broke Twitch, Guess the Male Nipple, where we show you a nipple and you tell us who it belongs to. But before we all do that, let's go over and meet tonight's contestants. Now, I understand, it's chat, by the way. Welcome in, chat. I understand, chat, that you've got a rather embarrassing story about something that happened to you while you were building a house. Now, what was that story? It was the story that you told our researcher. And as soon as we can share that wonderful story that you shared with our researcher, with the audience, then we can get on with the rest of the show. Let's have a sip of my secret drink there. Freddie Dingo soiled himself when he was building a house. Worlds of Confusion broke wind and the house blew down, kind of like a reverse goat. I dropped a brick on a net. Well, that's a very sad story, Matty, and I hope you've come to terms with what happened. I urinated in Jack's secret drink. What, when you were building a house, or just now? It did taste a little bit on the sweet side, so you might want to just talk to your GP. Freddie has soiled himself quite a lot. It's true. Both just won't stop. He will not stop urinating into my drink. Good. So that's that part of the proceedings out. If you are new to the show, though, you might not be wondering what the hell's going on. I've literally explained it to you like 5 minutes ago. We're going to show you a nipple up here on this screen. In fact, it's going to appear in this frame here. And when it does, you're going to want to know who that nipple belongs to. You can guess who that nipple belongs to. Right now, you can guess. It's not even on the screen and you can guess. If you get it right now, right here, right now, right here, right now, you win 3 house points. Straight out, 3 house points. It's only happened once. I blame the boyfriend. So what have you got? Brian Blessed, Giles Brandreth, Kurt Russell. He's in tonight. Oh no, it's the Honey Thief. David Sylvian, Paul Merton, Lionel Blair, David Byrne. It's none of those. Frank Oz. It's not Frank Oz. Barry White. It's not Barry White. Nicholas Parsons. It's not. That's a good pick. That's going to confuse the Americans. Jim Henson, it's not Jim Henson, perhaps, of course, best known for being Brian Henson's dad. Ozzy Osbourne, it's not Ozzy Osbourne. Is it Mr. Motivator, Kevin Eldon, Norman Cook, Frank Sinatra? It's none of those. I'm going to bring it on. Where are you? It's not Fatboy Slim. But oof, that's a strange-looking thing, isn't it? What it looks like to me is a bolus of silly putty. But let's take a closer look at it. There's the nipple. There's tonight's nipple. Who is it? Usually attached to Fatboy Slim, Jimmy Fallon, Frankie Boyle, Rob Brydon, the notorious B.I.G., Frankie Howard, Tig Notaro, again. Tig Notaro identifies as a woman. It's not a moon. Looks elderly. Jimmy Kimmel, Tom Jones, Crispin Glover, Frank Lampard, Stephen Colbert, perhaps best known for The Late Show or The Tonight Show with Stephen Colbert. It's not Stephen Colbert. Is it Harvey Keitel? It's not Harvey Keitel. Perhaps best known for the piano. But he also acts. Is it Conan O'Brien? It's not Conan O'Brien. Is it Paul Gascoigne, the famous footballer? Not Paul Gascoigne. It's not Paul Gascoigne. No. Okay, 3 more guesses and I'm going to give you a clue and explain the clue system. Jason Momoa, Andy Richter, George Clooney, James Corden. It's none of those. There's your first clue. 2007. Now, what's going on with these clues, I hear you ask? What's going on with these clues? Well, how it works is the nipple usually belongs to somebody who works in the creative arts to some extent. And so each clue is a year that relates to a project that person was associated with, and the colours relate to artwork associated with that. So if it was a musical artiste, this might be a year that a particular album came out, and the colours might reflect the artwork that appeared on the album cover. So let's go over and have a look again. That's 2007. What looks like a lot of purple going on. Gary Lineker, Jon Stewart, Martin Clunes, Andy Dick, Dale Winton, Adam Sandler, Jamie Bell, Bob Monkhouse, Prince, Ed Sheeran, Jimmy Somerville. It's none of those. It's none of those. Who could it be? Charlie Cox, it's not. Bob Hope, Mark Strong. Bob Hope, of course, perhaps best known for, that awful routine he did for the Miss World. Remember, he got kind of all the feminists turned up. Terrible, terrible. Mark Strong, Robert De Niro, John Turturro. Not the protests. The protests were basically fine. This is just attitudes. Artist formerly known as Prince. Aha! Is it the artist formerly known as Prince? No, it's not. It's not. Barry Scott. Welcome in, Nicky Dangerous, by the way. Love to have you with us. I'm glad you were here for the nipple. Is it Jim Sturgis? It's not Jim Sturgis. I'm going to give you another clue. John Voight. It's not John Voight. It's not Vince Clarke. It's not Humphrey Littleton. Perhaps best known for blowing a trumpet. Oh. 1982. 1982. I know it is weird. 1982 and some more colours there. Who's the guy who called me perfect? Pedro Pascal. He called me perfect. You just stole that video from me. I don't know how you hacked into my Twitch, but you did. Al Pacino? No. Elton John? No. We've had Elton John. Ian McKellen. We've had Ian McKellen. It's not Ian McKellen. Is it me? No, it's not. It's not you, the honey thief. Don't worry, it's not you. We've only done that one to one person, and that was we did it to Freddie Dingo on his 40th birthday on his channel. Is it David Bowie? It's not David Bowie. We've had David Bowie. Is it Dustin Hoffman, perhaps best known for Dick Tracy? It's not Peter O'Toole. It's not Dabney Coleman. It's not Pedro Pascal. It's not Ralph Fiennes. By the way, now we're on to the clues section. What are they playing for, Jed? He's supposed to say one house point there, but he didn't. Is it Bill Murray? It's not Bill Murray. I was going to say I sent you that photo in semi-confidence. Yeah, semi being the operative word there, in more ways than one. Here's another clue. Oh, hang on, we've got some more guesses first. Robin Williams, Mark Williams, Sylvester Stallone, Willie Rushton, Tom Hanks. No. 1972. 1972. Seems to be working backwards in time here. Is it Tom Hanks? It's not Tom Hanks. It's not Tom Cruise. Yul Brynner, perhaps best known, of course, for Westworld. It's not Yul Brynner. It's not Iggy Pop. It's not Robert De Niro. It's not Marlon Brando, perhaps best known, of course, for The Island of Dr. Moreau. Is it David Carradine? It's not David Carradine, perhaps best known for... Well, we all know what David Carradine's best known for. It's sad. It's a sad way to go. It's not David Carradine. Is it Christopher Plummer? It's not Christopher Plummer. Is it Iggy Pop? It's also not Iggy Pop. I disagree, it is Iggy Pop. No, you can't disagree. I know who it is, and it's definitely not. Just trust me. When have I ever lied to you about who it was? Ryan O'Neal, Christopher Lloyd, Burt Reynolds, Peter Bogdanovich. Excellent guess. Let's have a look. It's not. Jack D. It's not Jack D. I'm going to give you 3 more guesses. Hang on, 4 more guesses. Just a very similar nipple. Yeah, it's very close. It's very close. There could be nipple twins. Except, I guess his other nipple's his nipple twin, isn't it? I agree with Freddie. No, this isn't Jack Din. It's not Jack Din. This isn't a democracy, Mighty Steve-O. Imagine you're in Trump's America right now. No, hang on. That doesn't work, because I'd just be changing my mind about who it was all the time. And then I'd wonder where I was. And then I'd soil myself. Jack Din, Robert De Niro, Brandon Lee, Jeff Bridges. It's none of those. It's definitely David Bowie, John Voight, Eddie Izzard. It's not Eddie Izzard, who I believe identifies as a woman and therefore cannot be used. Burt Reynolds, no. Ricky Gervais, no. Well, That's throwing the cat amongst the slightly smaller cats. Got another clue up there. 2020. Some more colours. Is it your drug dealer? I don't use drugs. Ditopia. Ned Beatty. Kevin Bacon. Billy Connolly. David Jason. None of these. David Jason, of course, perhaps best known for voicing Danger Mouse. My mouth knew that was wrong and wasn't going to let my brain get away with it. Nicholas Lyndhurst, no. Is it Michael Caine? Asks Matty Stevo. Well, let's have a look, shall we? There it is. I'm very quiet tonight. How was the sliding whistle on that? I feel like everything's very quiet. Let's see how I get on with that. Hang on. Oh, blimey. Yeah, that should be better. Congratulations, Matty Stevo, the Honey Thief. Very excited that Matty Stevo got that correct. Matty Stevo is kind of regaining his 2020 Tenet. It is Tenet. Ditopia, how did you get it? Yeah, you just kind of clue into a particular clue often, and then it kind of resolves what the other clues might be a little bit. It's not Iggy Pop. Look, there's literally a picture of him there. Look, just look at the screen. Look at it. I don't know. So what are the other films? We like to do this, don't we? Congratulations, by the way. Another point for Nolan. He shot and killed someone before this picture. Only in I don't think he did, actually. I think he was just threatening in the scene. Get Carter is not up there. It's Austin Powers' dad. It is Austin Powers' dad. I forgot about that. Which gives you a clue on which films are up there. Oh, by the way, yes. The fifth clue. Which is a total giveaway. I'm just going to have some more secret drink. Delicious and nutritious. Sleuth. Which year, Frank? Which year do you think is Sleuth? Escape to Victory, Hornblower, Austin Powers, The Italian Job, 1972 is indeed Sleuth, so that's one down. Or two down, I suppose, including Tenet. Hang on. What was 82? Oh, okay, yeah. We've mentioned 82 quite a lot because it relates to somebody else who gets guessed often. Get Carter. No, Muppet Christmas Carol. I was tempted to. Which one's Alfie, Frank? You got to give the year. You got to give the year. That's like a new rule I've just invented. Are any of them Batman? None of them are Batman. 1966 is indeed Alfie. Slogan for Alfie. I can't remember. Is every man an Alfie? Ask any girl. Paramount Pictures. I've done two of those. I have. I don't know who always gets guessed beside Brian Blessed. I know, right? He doesn't always get guessed, but he gets guessed on quite on the regular. Children of Men, not Children of Men. There is a film in which Michael Caine dresses up as a woman. That's not up there. That one isn't up there. Tom Hardy. We've established who it is. Tommy Turner. I don't know how bad your lag is, but we're very much onto identifying the films. Mrs. Doubtfire 2. Is there a Mrs. Doubtfire 2? I don't think there is. I meant the one who often gets guessed. Oh, I see. No, it's not Tom Hardy, who is, of course, in Tenet, isn't he? He's probably in Tenet. Everyone else is. I'm in Tenet. Blink and you'll miss me, but I am there. I play a back. Sorry, a reverse time. I nearly said backwards, but that sounds like something else. A reverse time janitor in one of the scenes. Dressed to Kill. Yeah, Dressed to Kill isn't up there, Nikki. I was just toying with you. Robert De Palma, indeed. featuring a young Keith Gordon, of course, who would go on to appear in 1982 is not. I don't know why I'm being so vicious tonight. Jaws 4, Jaws the Revenge is not up there. Again, very difficult. Michael Caine has a sort of a reputation for doing terrible films. But going through and sorting out the clues for tonight, it really struck home of like how actually he's very good at picking films. He has made some Joss, certainly, but he's just like, there's so much quality there. Great films, absolutely. Well, I feel, much as I'd like to fill the rest of tonight with you staring blankly for some years, the remaining films on the board, it's not was he in Miss Congeniality? Wasn't. 2007, you're going to like this, Frank, was also Sleuth. Sleuth, Michael Caine appeared as a young suitor to a woman he's cuckolding over a more elderly mystery writer, played by Laurence Olivier. In the 2007 version, Michael Caine plays the older mystery. Definitely a bitchy start tonight. I know, right? Yeah, very much so. The Jaws thing, the Dress to Kill thing. 1982 is a film in which Michael Caine, in a shock twist moment, does the most unfathomable thing possible. He kisses a man. Yeah, imagine that. Two men kissing. Whew. Gives me the shivers. So, does anybody know what that 1982 film was? It wasn't Rigged. I don't think he was in Rigged. What? I hope it was banned. It wasn't banned. It just got shown quite late at night from time to time. It's very dull, not dull poster. There's not much on the poster. It's a bit odd, the poster for that. I have never seen the film, but by all accounts it is terrible. However, I have seen the house that it built, and it's terrific. Michael Caine on Jaws for the Road. There's a, I'm going to get the what do we call trailer? Jaws 4 trailer. Gosh. Okay, because there's a bit in the trailer. Hang on, what are you doing? Okay, there's a bit in the trailer I really like. The final film is Death Trap. Thank you, Ditopia, for putting us out of our misery there. Yeah, Rocky 4. He wasn't in Rocky 3. I don't believe there's men kissing men in Rocky 3. I feel I've been put in my place. Yeah. We need to do a share set, Vinny, when we get back. But, oh yes, we've got a few things to do before we return to the guest lounge, which is, of course, to dish out chat point. There it is. So, yeah, without further ado, we will. Yeah, that's it. Are we back? Again, I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm no idea what I'm doing. We may or may not be back with another nipple on next Tuesday. We might not be streaming. I've got some time away, and I've lost track of where it is. But yes, until we meet again in Studio G. Stay perky. You're right there. Stay perky and happy nippling. This is the bit, if you haven't seen it, that it's rather funny. Oh. I was just about to explain that, and then you did it. I don't mind. It just sort of kind of took the wind out of my sails a little bit, that's all. You kind of forget that I am the star of this game show. It's not Michael Caine, is it? It's certainly not Chap.